Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. What I want to do today is to help you have a better morning. We're going to do a little meditation. So I want you to get comfortable. Find a position that feels stable. If you're in a chair, maybe with both feet flat on the floor, or maybe comfortably on the ground. If lying down, if that feels right, that's fine too. What matters is that your body can be still without effort. Let your hands rest somewhere natural. Close your eyes or soften your gaze toward the floor or a wall in front of you. Just feel your eyes, not intensely looking, softening. There's nothing you need to hold on to right now. I'm going to ask you to take a breath in just a second. Take one slow breath. Deep breathe in through your nose. Hold it for a moment. And then release through your mouth. Do it again. Hold. Release. And one more time. This is yours. Let it be whatever your body needs. Could be a deep breath, could be a normal breath, whatever your body needs. Inhale and completely let go. Welcome. You've arrived. Whatever happened before this moment, this morning, the morning rush, the notifications, the noise, doesn't require your attention right now. You've given yourself this time, this moment, deliberately, with a decision. This is your first decision of the day, and it's the right one. To give yourself this moment. Let your body settle further in with each exhale of your breath. Notice the weight of your body against the surface beneath you. Feel that contact. That is real. That is now. That is where we begin. Now I want to bring your awareness to the fact that you have this incredible 3 pounds of the most advanced, creative, incredible technology in your skull. It's called your brain. Not as a concept, as the physical reality happening right now inside that skull of yours. Your brain is processing in this moment. It is regulating your breathing, your heartbeat, your temperature. It has been doing this work your entire life without being asked, without ever taking a break. And there's something important that most people never stop to recognize. Your brain is not fixed. It's not a finished product. It's a living, adapting structure that rewires itself based upon where you direct your attention, based upon what you rehearse, based upon what you repeat, based upon what you believe about yourself. Let that settle in. In science, the terminology is neuroplasticity. And that means that every single morning, you have a beautiful, way better opportunity. Not to become somebody entirely different. To sculpt deliberately the version of you that shows up today. When you wake, not about being someone better, someone new. It's about making a way better decision to sculpt yourself deliberately for the version of you that needs to show up today, that you would like to show up today. Take a conscious breath in, slowly, and exhale. You're not here by accident. You chose to be a part of this morning. You chose to be a part of this community today. You chose to press play this morning. These are not small things. These are signals, data points your brain is collecting. These small, simple decisions tell your nervous system, this person is intentional. This person is building something of their own. Let that settle in. These signals you're creating with each of these conscious decisions are data points. Your brain is starting to connect the dots. These moments are telling your nervous system, this person is intentional. In this moment, they are building something bigger. Your brain is listening to everything you do. It's taking notes. And right now, it's recording. This person showing up for themselves. You showing up for you. It is recording. It is logging this message for you right now. I want to help you create the architecture of control for yourself so you can begin to make decisions and follow through. I want to speak to something that affects almost everybody in a community like this. A quiet belief that happens to you, happens to me, that circumstances control your mood. This is the quiet belief that happens to us, that circumstances can control our mood, that other people's energies determine our output. Maybe it's something.
No, un peu de tempo.
Now, I want to revisit this. Take a big breath, settle in. So we have these quiet beliefs that happen in our day. And some of these beliefs are that things that happen to us can control our mood. That's pretty common. that other people's energy determines our output, that results are something we wait for rather than something we generate. That belief, I know, stalls a lot of people in their success. That results are something we wait for rather than generating. That belief, these beliefs are not true. It is a program running in your brain. And today, we're going to interrupt it. Here's what is neurologically true. You have this front part of your brain, it's called the prefrontal cortex, the most sophisticated executive function system known in the universe. It sits right behind your forehead. It is part of your brain that is responsible for planning, for decision making, for impulse regulation, and most importantly, the ability to pause before reacting. Listen carefully. The pause is power. That 1 second gap between stimulus and response is where your freedom lives. You may not control everything that happens today. You can control the meaning you assign it. You control how long you hold the tension in your body. You control when you direct your focus. You control the quality of the thought you return after the disruption. Something unexpected happens. Your body has a pre-programmed response. When you take that second and decide to deliver a response, rather than simply responding, you create a new level of freedom. Think about today. Think about your day ahead, not with anxiety, with curiosity. What's on your calendar? What interactions are waiting for you? What tasks are sitting on your calendar, waiting to be addressed, asking for your attention? Now ask yourself, and you don't need to answer out loud, just let this question move through your body. Here it is. If I were fully operating from my most grounded, my most intentional self today, what would I do differently? If I were fully operating from my most rounded, most intentional self today, what would I do differently? Let the answer form without forcing it. There's no incorrect answer. Your nervous system right now is organizing a response, a real one, beneath the noise. Trust it. If I were to fully operate from my most grounded self, my most intentional self, what would I do differently on this day? Take a breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to move into the encoding phase. This is where we install, not just inspire. There's an important difference. Inspiration fades. Encoding changes the pattern. I'm going to offer you a series of identity statements. After you hear each one, I want you to do more than just listen. I want you to feel where it lands on your body. If it creates a slight tension in your chest, that's a yes. If it feels like something you're reaching toward, that's a yes. That reaching is growth. Receive it. So these are identity statements. Do more than just listen. Here we go. I am the architect of my day. I do not wait for the right conditions. I create the conditions through my choices. I am the architect of my day. I do not wait for the right conditions. I create the conditions through my choices. I am the architect of my day. I do not wait for the right conditions. I create the conditions through my choices. Feel that. Let that settle in. Breathe that in and release. Here's the next identity statement. Allow your body to become ready to receive it. See where it lands in your nervous system. Here we go. My attention is a resource. Where I place it matters. Today I direct it with precision and purpose. My attention is a resource. Where I place it matters. And today I direct it with precision and purpose. My attention is a resource. Where I place it matters. Today, I direct it with precision and purpose. Breathe that in. Exhale fully. We have a couple more. Allow your body to receive these identity statements. Here's the next one. I am not at the mercy of my environment. I bring my signal to the environment. I am the most consistent variable in every room I enter. I am not at the mercy of the environment. I bring my signal to my environment. I am the most consistent variable in every room I enter. I am not at the mercy of my environment. I bring my signal to my environment. I am the most consistent variable in every room I enter. Breathe that in. Feel that. Feel your body. Feel the code inside your nervous system, acknowledging that, awakening to that. Take a big breath in. slowly out. And let's move on to the next one. I am capable of pausing before reacting. I am capable of choosing before responding. My self-regulation is a form of strength, not suppression. Feel it. I am capable of pausing before reacting. I am capable of choosing before responding. My self-regulation is a form of strength, not suppression. I am capable of pausing before reacting. I am capable of choosing before responding. My self-regulation is a form of true strength, not suppression. One more deep breath in through the nose and fully out. Here's the last one. I belong in this community because I am committed. My growth serves more than just me. I am a living demonstration that change and transformation is possible. I belong in this community because I am committed. My growth serves more than just me. I am a living demonstration that can change and transform, and it is possible. I belong in this community because I am committed. My growth serves more than just me. I am a living, breathing demonstration that change and transformation is possible. Let these statements settle in. You don't need to memorize them. Your nervous system has already begun processing them. Repetition over time deepens the groove. That's the science. Yet even one exposure can create that trace signal. I'd recommend you coming back and listening again and again. So we're in the final phase now. This is where we move from internal to external, from encoded to expressed. I want you to take a moment and mentally identify one thing, just one, that you will need to do today that is completely within your control, that aligns with who you're becoming. I want you to mentally identify that one thing, just one, that you will do today that is in complete alignment within your control of who you're becoming. Doesn't have to be dramatic. It could be a conversation you've been avoiding, a boundary you've been meaning to hold, a commitment to your health that got pushed aside, a moment of focused, distraction-free working on your business. One intentional act of self-respect. Doesn't have to be dramatic. What's that one thing that's completely within your control, that aligns with who you're becoming, that you know? One, you can do it. Two, today is the day. Take a breath Allow that signal to reach you. Allow it to become clear on the one thing. You got it? You identify it? Good. That is your anchor for today. When things get noisy, and they will, come back to this anchor. Come back to this version of you that made this decision this morning. Because here's what neuroscience shows us. The brain gives extra weight, extra focus to what happens at the beginning of the day. Your morning experiences prime your reticular activation system, essentially programming what your brain scans throughout the hours ahead of you. You've just primed yours for intentionality, for agency, for precision, for you, the one you are becoming. You've done the work this morning that most people skip. You showed up, you settled, you encoded, you decided. Take another deep breath. And when you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back into the room. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Feel yourself in contact with the surface below you. Take another gentle breath, conscious breath. Look for something blue in your room. Activate your prefrontal cortex. Let this encoding begin. Open your eyes when you feel right. And welcome to your day. This conversation is about you having made the decision to want more, to become more, to activate the encoding that's already inside of you. Today you went through a process of personal undevelopment, chipping away the static, chipping away the lack, chipping away the delay. This is your day. Enjoy it. Welcome to it. And know this, you are way better today than any other day. I'm your host, I'm your guide, Sean G. Murphy. I'll see you where? At the next